Hey folks, we've got my number one on the bench today. And first thing we'll do is turn on some light. Too low. If you look down, you can see the height adjustment on the front. Yeah, see, it's the hand shredder 5000, and we're going to fix that. So I'm going to set up the camera on the tripod and you can watch an intro. And we are back. I mounted the camera. Let's get rid of the strap. What do you mount the camera and blew my nose, so I'm not doing that constantly. So see how that works out. All right. First thing we need to do is get strings off. Right? Right. All right, there we go. Where's my string winder? There's my string winder. Found out there's a time-lapse feature that I don't know how to time-lapse in editing, but there's a button here I can shift, you know, like on the phone. It's like, do you want to shoot video? No. Do you want to shoot a photo? Yes. You know, you have your various swipe right, swipe left accordingly. And I noticed she's got a time-lapse on there. So I don't know. Do we try it out sometime? But then I realized I talk while I'm doing this crap stuff. Engineering. No, not engineering at all. Engineering in the design factor. I don't design these things. I merely pretend to play them. Alright. Side cutters. Excuse me. Oh, how about under here? Yep. Oh, they're the big industrial ones even. Nice. Alright. Let's just, there. Alright. Cut down on some time. I'm going to take the strings off and then come back because I'm just pulling strings off. Saving a fella 30 seconds to a minute and a half. Alright. Strings are off. Now, I've never had this neck off. Because I used to, but I don't know now. I followed the advice of my father. And he used to say, never take the neck off of a guitar unless you have to. Why? Well, the reason being, he figured it forms a seal or something. I don't know. There's mojo involved or something. I don't know. I don't know why I'm cleaning this now because we're about to work on it, but it's got all the fingerprints on it. So, all right. Oh, I forgot to vape between shots. Those batteries are dead. Hopefully that wasn't too noisy. All right. We need fill-apps. There it is. While I'm doing this, if you do thoughts and prayers, do thoughts and prayers. If you are like myself, you don't pray, but send some positive vibes to our friend Jay Hannon and his wife Jeannie. Their daughter Ellie Vi is in the hospital in critical condition with something going on. I don't know exactly what, but she's not doing too well. So for those who know Jay, Jay Hannon, aka 7/8 is his screen name. He's part of the Under the Bus Network channel. I've known Jay for about 5 years now. Never met him in person, but you know, done a bunch of hangs with him and stuff. And he's a friend. And his wife Jeannie is one of the best people I've ever had the pleasure, yeah, that's it, of chatting with in a chat. So, positive vibes and well wishes to the family. You know what I'm really hoping right now? That's right. Excuse me. What I'm really hoping is not the case is that there's already a neck shim in here. whoever called that would be correct. Does this still have the condom on them? Yeah. They ripped off the old... Oh, we just have to... What do we... There we go. I like to try to keep the same screws going in the same holes whenever possible. Just because, you know, I don't know, threads might not be 1000% identical, and we're dealing with wood. And every time you rethread, you're removing some wood material, which cuts down the grip factor of the screws gripping into the wood, is what I'm saying. 3 minutes in, and all I've done is do this. That's fine. All right. So I'll just put these in the various corners of the parts dish supplied by PTM Guitars, available wherever they're sold. Excuse me. All right. For those wondering what this is a 2050. Wow, there's the blindness. Perfect. That's still shiny. That's clear. Ooh, that's a lot of mung factor along there. I got this. This is one of the few guitars I got new in life. Interesting. Slight. Very. I don't know. I don't think the camera would pick that up due to the brightness factor. Let's see. No, that didn't work either. All right, that's fine. Yeah, it's starting to be less white, more cream. All right, what do we got in here? We got a lot of paint. Look at all that. Oh, Canafella? Canafella. There we go. Look at all that. It's all stamps and dribbles. I don't know. Sure. It's interesting. The round cuts go back further, and then there's a... Yeah, all right. It's got all the holes. That's a lot of holes. And what are the small holes for? There's extras. Like I see the 4, and then there's 4 smaller. I don't know. Maybe that's how they hung it. What's this? Something drilled out, and then 103, whatever that means. Some initials, and then what's that? A mouse nest? No. It's just a whole bunch of polishing compound. All right, watch your ears. Oh, it's cleaned out now. Cool. All right. Neck has a barcode on it. Oh. So, doesn't that disc mean that's a micro tilt feature? I don't know, but there's no access to the micro tilt. That's not a micro tilt. It'd be, no, because it would have a hole in it. The thing for an Allen key. All right. Interesting. The wood's starting to get darker here. That's probably the amount of mung. But cool. All right. What are you going to use for neck shim? Well, I prefer, whenever possible, to use thin wood veneer. Other people will tell you you can use credit cards. No, business cards. If you don't know what a business card is, ask your parent, because you're young enough that your parents are still alive to ask. Some people use guitar picks. I do not. I'm going with a business card today. But Ben, you just said well, yes. 2 reasons. One, it does compress. And I don't need much. I don't think I need too much for shim. So I'm going to use Emmanuel Augustino's business card. He's a specialist for MI business unit. I don't know what that is. SFM, some company. But she's already got the rounded corners. So she'll fit right in. So what we're going to do is cut off a strip. Eyeball it so it's somewhat even. Guess we want it even. Oh wow, that's like even. Boom. Place that in there. I should have. Oh, I meant to measure the action before That's right. That's what I forgot to do. Let's just keep moving that thing around. Or we can just like that. There we go. We're not going for much, that's for sure. So now we go back over here. Put the neck back on. Polish the neck plate. Polished. I'm just getting these started. They're not going to grab in because the neck is slightly skewed. So, hope everyone's doing well. What's the date today? I think it's November 10th. Can't believe we're already into mid-November. Now, I like to snug these down like a cylinder head on a car, which means bing, 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 bing. You don't go around. There we go. Excuse me, sniffles. That's why you blew your nose, Ben, so you wouldn't do that. No. Now, I will say when it comes to things like action, I don't know what the exact measurements, you know. I like to joke I like 3.5 64ths because factory is usually around 4 and I like it closer to 3. But sometimes 3 buzzes. So what I find myself doing is dial it in close, and then when I'm sitting there, you know, noodling on the guitar, playing it, what have you, just have an Allen key handy. I'm constantly, you know, adjusting. You know, like let's raise the action or lower the action 1/8 of a turn, you know, on the height saddles, stuff like that, until I can get it dialed in where it's nice and low, but not buzzing acoustically. I don't care for it when guitars buzz acoustically, because I can hear it, and I find it's a little, I don't know, the guitar doesn't quite fight you as much, and I kind of like it when the guitar fights me a little bit. There we go. Now, let's clean that off, and before, because we're going to use this pad as a cover, steel wool the neck a little, because I've been meaning to do that for a while. It gets shiny again after time. I like, you know, knocking back the finish a bit. Just dull it up a bit. I don't know, it's kind of like buffing it, but in an opposite way. Here, give it a little more satiny. I'm not pressing very hard either. But I noticed it was getting just a little shiny. And I've done this probably a dozen times on here, and there's still some finish because I don't take it all off. I'm just scuffing the finish more or less. Yeah, see, just a little clear coat, nothing major. Well, I gotta get out the compressed air. There we go. All right, I'm gonna pause the video while I put a set of strings. What are we going with? Well, if I could get to them. There we go. Since it's my number 1, it's gonna get number 1 strings. We're going with the original, because I've had this pack, I think, since NAMM 2020. D'Addario XTs, the original XT series, 9 through 42. Never fade away. Nope. Cool, because rust never sleeps. All right, I'll get it strung up, then I'll be back. Okay, strings are on. I also moisturized the fretboard. I don't know, oiled the fretboard, that's it. Didn't bother polishing the frets because they didn't need it. Excuse me. Strings are strong, it's up to pitch. Curious what the action's at. I'm thinking not much of a shim there, because wow, I can't. What's the action? Because it's not buzzing. Where? There. What are we at for the action? Let's measure at the 12th fret. Whoo! Really? Just under 2/64. So, hopefully, what I'm hoping on is I can just, you know, raise these all universally at the same amount at the same time. You know what I mean? I thought you did. All right, which I think it's this one. It used to be this one. Is it still this one? Oh, it is still that one. All right, so let's go a full turn. Roughly, you know. We'll see where that brings us. Start from there. This will be less of the hand muncher 5000, right? Oh, sniffles. It's that time of year, right? Let's be like freezing one day and summer the next, because that helps. Are you? There you are. Again, probably should have backed off the tension on the strings while raising saddles, but the way I see it, this is just stretching the strings further, right? Right. Hoping we can go up more than this. Well, we can go up as high as we want. Okay, I'm hoping we can go up more than this and still be playable. How about that? Because every round that I can bring this up means it's less round to rip on the palm of my hand. It's not the palm of my hand. What's that part of the heel of the hand, I guess? I don't know. Get in there. Ooh, oh, that just, yep, that just, yep, sure, relic. What are we at now? All right, that brought it up. Another one. How's the hand muncher's less? Good. Okay, I can go up another full round. It looked like that took it up a 64th. Wouldn't that be great if, you know, you could lay the strings 4 turns as 4 64ths? I know. All right, let's go for another full turn. Actually, let's check the action across. Should be the same regardless, but let's choose the B string. 2. All right. Yeah, I think one more full turn. All right, let's just drop anything metal on the guitar today, Ben, because, you know, paint jobs. Two full turns and he hasn't retuned it. That's fine. That's fine. Get in. There you go. Come on. How are we doing on time? Good. That's fine. Easy. Come on. Are you? Just find a spot you like. There you go. We don't care. Oh, hear the cat running around. She'll be down here in a minute saying, why aren't you paying attention to me? So, well, I just let you in while I had the video paused because you're at the window yelling at me, going, hey, I want in. And I was like, well, it's nice out today. Well, I understand yesterday. Doing that virtue signaling thing, you know. How's a cat well, it's when they go outside and, you know, they hold one paw like it's too cold to rest, you know, so they're standing on 3 paws all the time. Or they act like they, you know, it's a bad limp or something. I don't know. It wasn't that cold out. I only had a spring jacket on and she's got a fur coat, so. sure the strings are fully stretched there, since we just went up 2 turns. Where did you put the tuner, Ben? Oh, you put it down here for some stupid reason. All right. Oh yeah, you're at almost G sharp. Just in case, you know, with the excessive, yeah, it was up to C. Yeah, the excessive neck relief probably with these strings being tuned up to freaking G. Try not to burp into the microphone. Yep. Sure. Yep. I think that buzzing was just as much me as anything else. Sure. Let's check the action once more. I'm thinking that's going to be right in around 3. Yep. Yep. All right. How's that? Oh, just barely. Oh, I like that. Yep, that's livable. I could probably, you know, have gone with just a hair thicker, I don't know, like thousandths of an inch more, you know, because basically for every thou you put in here, you're looking at about 2 thou down there. So anyways, yeah, that's finally shimmed and feels great. Oh wow, this has got all the prints on it. What's that? Oh, lemon oil. So here we are. I've been Ben. You've been you. If you haven't already, please subscribe for all kinds of stuff on the channel, right? Right. So comment down below if you've ever, A, if you've ever put a neck shim in a guitar, or B, ever had a neck shim put in a guitar, and C, the rare and the elusive, I removed a neck shim from a guitar. I've never seen that before. There we go. What's that? Oh, schmutz. Cool. So all we have to do now is clip off the strings and play guitar. Play guitar. Play guitar. Oh yeah. That's right. Sung it off on purpose. Copyright. There we go. Interesting. Right here at the belly carve, it's there's a dark spot, like almost like it's got black primer in it already. Like it's just I've been wearing on. It's a wear spot. I don't know. Anyways, I've been Ben. You've been you. Have a great day, because I will too. Wow, that like rhymed or something on purpose. No, purely by accident. Put tools away, Ben. You can find them better that next time. All right. Peace, folks. Where's the off?